The institutions keep selling Bitcoin. Plus today, the US inflation rate exceeds expectations. Is this gonna help Bitcoin to destroy this support? You will find out in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Amo from My Crypto Paradise. In this video we will go through the Bitcoin technical analysis on a daily, medium time frame and low time frame. We will go through USDT dominance and I will explain to you why there is a risk that in a short run the market makers might try to liquidate as much short positions as possible. So let's start with a Bitcoin on a daily time frame. This is high time frame for us. You know this chart very well because I have been telling you that we are selling Bitcoin at the apex of this rising wedge pattern right here at $66,000. You know that from the previous videos. This one was recorded 11 days ago. You know that from our free Telegram channels as well, when I clearly presented the idea we had in My Crypto Paradise on 28th of September. We called it the dump that nobody will expect, and it's truly what's happening right now. Everybody was like, it is October, we are going to the moon, Simon. How can you be selling? How can you be bearish right here when we are making a higher high at $66,000? We are going to the moon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have told you exactly the reasons, and so far the Bitcoin is following exactly as we whistle. You already know that we have been having these corrections that consist of 3 moves, ABC, right? ABC. And now because we finally want to resolute this zigzag price action which we had for months, we need to make a final 5 moves to the downside. We still expect it's going to be $44,000, from where we will have a reversal towards $93,000, as you know from the previous videos. But today we will be zooming to this particular C wave, alright? This C wave should take us towards around $51,000, and because this is the impulsive wave and it's within the main trend which is bearish, it should also consist of 5 moves, alright? So we have this A, B movement. You already know that we have been increasing our short portfolio exposure right here with Paradise Family VIPs. It was fake out above this moving average. Lots of people again thought like we are going to the moon right here, right? So they provided us with a nice liquidity on which, together with whales, we could be selling and bank. Right now we are creating a wave from this C wave. So basically we understand that because it's gonna be consisting of 5 moves, we will have A, B, C, D, E, right? That's gonna be the C wave. So we also understand that in a short run there might be some liquidation of short positions to the upside. So we are playing it very careful right now. Let me shift to 4-hour time frame. This is our medium time frame analysis chart. As you remember from the previous videos, after we have expected this dump, we knew the B wave is coming, right? This was the A wave. Now we knew the B wave is coming. Let me show you that again on a daily time frame. This is the A wave. We knew the B wave is coming. So on a 4-hour time frame we have been preparing for that. So as you remember from the previous videos 6 days ago, I told you exactly what will happen. This is going to be the B wave bank. It exactly happened in the previous video 1 day ago. I told you this was it. We have strategically increased our short portfolio exposure with Paradise Family VIPs, and I told you this is it. We are going down, and right now where are we? We are back at our support right here. So this was the B move, right? And right now we are in the C wave. Let me remind you again, the C wave, this is the C wave, and we know that this C wave will consist out of 5 moves. So we know this is the A wave from the 5 moves to the downside, and we will need to have some B wave, right? Then there will be the C, D, and E. So this B wave will again liquidate loads of crypto noobs. We know that loads of people right here at support is panicking. How do we know that? Because we are taking a look at the funding rates. We know that on the major exchanges like Binance and OKX, loads of people are in over leverage short positions. It is very nicely visible on our liquidation heat map as well. We can see loads of people have been opening short positions right here at these levels, and their liquidation levels are at around $63,000. So the B wave, most likely the probabilities are very high for that, will liquidate these short positions, and then we will continue in our C wave, right? So are we long in? Are we buying buying right here? No. Why don't we buy here? Because we know that from the higher time frame perspective, we are still bearish, so we are not opening any long positions. We are not bulls, we are bears right here, and we strategically approach the trading like a bear. So if we will have the B wave towards around $63,000 to liquidate all these noobs, what's gonna happen? We will just increase our short portfolio exposure, because we are just taking the opportunities the market show us. And we know, like we had at $66,000, we had an amazing risk to reward strategy on all our trades, as we knew also when the opportunity appeared to us right here on this pullback. We knew if we enter at some short positions right here, we have amazing risk to reward opportunities, and that's exactly what you need to be doing when you want to be profitable. If you want to be profitable in a long run, you just need to be entering the highest probability trades and do nothing in the meantime. So we are not increasing our shorts right here because one, we are at support, and second, we know that there's a high likelihood of a B wave, right, to the upside. So is there a possibility that we start to drop right here from this current price? Yet it is. Are we gonna be okay with it? Absolutely, because we have been increasing our short portfolio exposure already on this opportunity right here with Paradise Family VIPs, right? So to understand the price action, the future price action of Bitcoin even more, let's take a look at 1 hour time frame on Bitcoin. You remember this beautiful chart from our previous videos as well, because this was the cup and handle pattern that I have been sharing with you. That was just a further confirmation that we are going to have the B wave, on which we just increase our short portfolio exposure. As you can see, it worked absolutely perfectly. And right now, if we want to analyze further what's going on Bitcoin with the price action, we can analyze this previous market structure right here. And because we understand there's a high likelihood of a B wave to the upside, where it can be, well, we can use our Fibonacci retracement tool. Let me put it from the top to the bottom of the previous local high to the previous local low, and we can see that we have a beautiful resistance just above us, and funny enough, it perfectly confluencing with our liquidity levels. As you can see, this resistance right here is around $64,000. So if we will have this B wave before we start breaking through this support lower, there is a high probability that it will look something like this, right? And then we will go lower. However, is this move important for us? It is not. If we will have this move, it will just mean to us that, okay, the market is again providing us with a beautiful short opportunity with a great risk to reward, because the potential of a move to the downside is extremely high. You know, we are targeting $44,000, and when we have this up move towards this resistance, we can place our stop losses very tight, right? So the risk to reward is beautiful, and that's exactly the types of trades you must take if you want to be a professional trader. On the other hand, we already have a bearish divergence on 1 hour time frame right here, which means that the momentum is there. However, the price action is not following. As you can see, the histogram on MACD indicator is making higher high. However, the price is making lower high. What does it mean? The momentum is there, somebody is buying, but somebody bigger is actually absorbing this buying pressure and filling their sell limit orders, right? So the momentum is probably created by some crypto noobs with some leverage positions money, which we can confirm also on the funding trades. And somebody smart, some smart whales are actually keeping the price down because they are filling their sell limit orders in expectation of lower prices. So yeah, this move is likely, however, it is not necessary. We can start dropping from here as well. Let's take a look at our USDT dominance index as a last thing today, and it gives us again a little bit more confidence that we can have this short squeeze before we start dropping below this support zone, because we again understand perfectly what is going on with the money and with the price action. As you remember from the previous videos, I have been sharing with you this USDT dominance. 11 days ago I've told you from here exactly we will start to pump in, and just 2 days ago I have shared with you this video that we will get a recovery just from this level, and as you can see, that's exactly what is happening. So it is the opposite of Bitcoin, right? The USDT dominance means that the money from crypto are flowing back to the stable coins when the USDT dominance is rising, and when the USDT dominance is decreasing, that means that from stables the money are flowing into cryptocurrency. So for crypto, if USDT dominance is dropping, is bullish. If dominance is rising, that's bearish, right? And you know that is the opposite of Bitcoin right now. I'm bullish on USDT dominance. We are having the final 5 impulsive waves to the upside. Right now we have finished creating the B wave right here, and we are starting to create the C wave. But same as Bitcoin, also the USDT dominance, this C wave will be created by 5 moves as well, right? So this might be the A wave, then we will have a correction as a B wave, and then we will start the C wave, D wave and E wave, right? So right now, as you can see, if I zoom in a little bit, the USDT dominance is actually at resistance from the previous price action. This is kinda important level. As you can see right here, it worked as a support, but previously also as a resistance. Very important level right here. So yeah, there can be some resistance, some supply, and we can have a little bit of correction, which will create the B wave before we start the C wave within this C wave right here. So that would just help the Bitcoin with this short squeeze. So again, we are prepared for it. If it's happen, we will gonna take the opportunity to just increase our short positions. If it's not gonna happen, we will wait for the USDT dominance to go above this resistance right here. And once this resistance is broken, plus once this support of Bitcoin is broken, we will have a confirmation that the C wave is starting, and we will increase our short positions on a retest, which will turn this support into a resistance, and then we will smoothly continue lower. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all about preparation, it's all about planning, it's all about strategizing. If you don't have a plan, then your plan is to fail. If you want to be long-term profitable, this is exactly what you need to be doing. So if you're enjoying these videos, please smash the like button, and I will see you again on Saturday. Cheers.